All of a sudden it's America you're loving. More people, more taxes, more babies in the oven. It's a country full of carnivores and a world full of bombing whores. The land of milk and honey has become the wife I must divorce. Missiles implement their force. Now we happy with the press. I bet you from now on everybody will do just what he says. People on the street they beg, dying looking for a job. The power's in the people, so the people should go start a mob. Ain't nobody got to rob. There's enough for every person cursing, moving toward what we want, and then we thirsting for the freedom. If you can't join them, beat them, supersede them, move ahead of them, and then you grab their hands and try to lead them. I don't need them. What I need is a country just for me, where they go to plant their seed and you reap it and receive. Fuck the greed, fuck the money, fuck the cash. Listen dummy, you'll be gone by the summer. Every day getting sunny. Narcoleptic, prophylactic, sold to us by dirty tactics. Now they selling us a water tainted in those cancer plastics. And I spit this like the masters. USA is a disaster faster cause they gaining bastard. Blasting out, they shooting cause it's drastic. I could rhyme about America. I seen the states and took a leak in everyone. The potential is great. Be awake, stop wilding out and pulling out the heaters. If you want a real change, we must evaporate the leaders, cause they see through like elitists trying to beat us, but they can't. With the faces on their stamps and the pieces on the trance. America the beautiful, America the bold. Americans are starving, Americans are cold. Got a vision of America that really doesn't fit. If you want it to change, then we have to commit. Politician counterfeit, politician led astray. Politician take a shit on America today.
The entire war is based on a lie. We are the bad guys. We are the aggressors in this current war. And if you look at the history of the 20th century, every major war was ultimately lost by the country that started it. So guess where that sets us up? I'm not surprised our soldiers are committing suicide in such numbers. They know they're the bad guys.
Yesterday came and went, it's today that's imperative. And why is it the presidency that's always inherited? It's evident that man will be treated equally. We're now in control of your airways and frequencies. Fuck the indecencies, chop them down to Reese's Piece. Bombing people recently, welcome to the beast disease. Welcome to the melting pot, welcome to the hell of hot. Welcome to the other side, welcome when you come inside. Don't deny, America's not for the meek. There's people dying in the street every day of the week. Put the pen to the pad and the pad to your ear. It's a shame, it is sad, getting bad over here. And they taking all the money out the 401ks and making marriage legal between two gays. Living in the last days, full gays, they stay plotting. If it was still up to them, then blacks would pick cotton. They the Parker brothers with monopolies, they own the banks. And it's time for us to grow into big like Tom Hanks. You win like Shawshank, attack the left bank. It's time for left flank and rise like Den Stank. Yo, lyrically I vomit, you comment to catatonic. Performing like hydroponics, no comment we have in common. I'm 110%, I've been sent. And they burning the American flag, there's no sense. And shit is so tense, I think we need an evolution. And notice how I stay away from the word revolution, cause it's televised. They watching us binoculars and following, and hit us with another jagged pill they made for swallowing. They wallowing like pork swine, they greasier than pork rinds. I feed them even more rhymes, they speed the heat of 09. Y'all need this in the 09, let's represent democracy. George the burning bush that spoke to Moses with hypocrisy.
So a global, debt-based Federal Reserve style bank inevitably will plunge the entire world into an incredible depression where we're going to wind up eating each other. And this is why it must be avoided at all costs. The government will own everything, we'll all be technically government employees. We can't save this economy. We just can't.
For us, mostly stuck on our rocky little planet, the view of the universe begins with Earth. This is Earth.
Surf on Mother Earth as she's spinning in space, tilted on the axis, keeps the seasons in pace. There's tectonic plates, overlapping continental crust, magnesium and silicone, granitic rocks to dust, kinetic force that gust, ride a parachute on solar winds. Amazing that on Gaia, many creatures made of bone and skin, many grown in utero, as others reach their funeral. 33's disease, I chose 13's my numero. We hungry and we penniless, we starving so we bellyless. Our bodies are like sponges absorbing the waves from cellulose. Relay station data stream, ingestation Maybelline, cosmetics are soaked into the blood, making the baby scream, slicing up your belly, boom, cesarean, they staple scars, mutation of the genes, and so it seems that means they look bizarre, pickled in a jar to rot, fight to death like ocelots. Yo, pop a lot, that pop is hot, but pop is slop, ya bumba clots. I have that eternal flow, hotter than a sternal go, interstellar clouds of gas and plasma with a thermal glow, supercluster, black and dark, corona borealis spark, soon we'll learn to master quartz as harmless as a basking shark, magnetocentrifugal disc. Everybody Google this, angular momentum of rotation keep us jubilous. I could've been a scientist, I could've been a physicist, I flow like the Mississippi, I flipped it to a lyricist. I have overcome the obstacles, but yo, there's more to come. I bought a gun from when the Chinese come across the border run, surface dwelling, we the cells, genocide the weak to hell. Funny like I seen Chappelle when sheeple watch the NFL, forget watching the NBA and go and get your MBA. If you're busy selling, yeah, you're working for the CIA. With no delay, you're learning fast, the sands run out the hourglass. We free my ass as women swallow yas, side effects of spaz, it's double bad cause bad is happening. spinning all around in space, where the laws is chaos, a seance is perform with grace. Think about the higher place before you think a lower place. MC² is powerful and written out in lowercase.
The surface is mostly water. It teems with life and rotates once every 24 hours while orbiting a star called the Sun every 365 days.
The forbidden archaeologists, Nephilim anthropologists, 12 planets, sidereal mythology novelists, astrotheology shamans study Upanishads with Brahmins and post-technologic Vedic manuals of atomic bombing, post-Cro-Magnon hominids, live footage of astronaut anacondas on Project Camelot with my accomplices, debated Christian apologists on how the name Elohim is androgynous, potassium argon method is obvious. To debunk the Darwinian theory, shit's preposterous when microscopic humanoid elements found on phosphorus. This knowledge is not taught in colleges. Critical thinking won't allow these televangelists to remain prosperous. Pathetically powerless. Every second your kid's digesting synthetically processed shit that's been genetically fondled with. Bomb the corporate clowns at Monsanto and the nuclear power plants breeding infants with no hands and toes. They poison our children for pure joy and amusement. Chronic plagues leave your skin with more boils than Susan, while the Pope sits back shedding his snakeskin, making a blood oath with a mason to sacrifice him to Satan, praying to alien pagans. Debated Aleister Crowley statements with the knowledge of Carl Sagan. Traveled the Pleiades from Draco to Pegasus, patiently waiting so heinously for the Aquarian age to come so I can embrace it. While you reading hustler mags, busting nuts in your basement, I'm in the lab with 1333 constructing a spaceship with argonite lasers and custom-made tasers, with rocket thrust from cosmic dust smuggled from top secret Nibiru agents. Equalize the nucleic ionization, rearrange oxidation equations to neutralize the chemtrail spraying. Remote view top secret documents from CIA agents, and it's not long before they plan to colonize Uranus. All seeing eye can never save us, psychologically awakened to the clues that Hollywood gave us. It's right in front of our faces, so when I write on my pages I prophesy for many more David Ikes to ignite the ages.
Our solar system is spinning, flying through space at 134 miles per second, turning in circles as part of a vast collection of stars and star systems. There may be 200 billion stars in this collection called the Milky Way galaxy. This is the universe. It's really, really big.